The National Disaster Centre will be forced to make changes to its operations next year after its budget was cut by nearly half. But the centre's director says that won't affect their response during times of disaster. Esther Bralinwani reports.
Papua New Guinea is a country prone to natural disasters, from earthquakes and volcanoes to the recent drought caused by El Nino, and now the La Nina weather pattern is bringing more rain. People in the Morobe province are still recovering from the floods last month, but the country's only office responsible for disasters is facing a massive cut in the government's 2017 budget. The National Disaster Centre is being promised around 1.7 million kina next year, down from 3.3 million kina last year.
1.7 million, so as to speak. Well, it's all about how you manage that little funding, which means that you just need to rationalize that little money, and I'm pretty sure it can take you through. So, which means that it all comes back to good practice, management practice, how you can better utilize that funding. So
the Disaster Centre will meet early next year to discuss how to deal with the tight budget.
Funding is spent on logistics, and I think that's an area that we will try and cut back and put more on really response, in terms of supply in this case. But yeah, it's quite a tough one, but we will look into that, and of course cut down on some programs like travel and other, carrying out training program next year. Instead of 10, probably we'll cut to 5.
With heavy rain forecast for much of PNG in the next few months, the centre's director is confident they'll be prepared with the limited funding they have.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm confident to tell you that because we are working about addressing that properly this time around. And I think the one, I can justify that. We are working closely. I've got a team with the UN rep, everybody else, and we are now working on identifying the risk mapping. We're actually doing a risk mapping to actually map out the areas that are likely to be affected, and focus will be on that.
They'll focus on helping those most in need and making sure they are better prepared for what might come. Esther Bralinwani, NBC National News, Port Moresby.